everybody. Welcome to Mountain View High School.
Oh yeah, I know. I'll call you when
Soccer action between the home team, Mountain View Vikings, and the visitors from Rosemead High School. I'm Art Takari, proud to be bringing you today's play-by-play. We are just underway between Mountain View and Rosemead. We'll get to the lineups in just a moment. So far to start off the match, Mountain View with a little bit more of the possession than Rosemead, but early on. But one thing's for sure, looks like the Mountain View Vikings looking to establish control to get this one started. Now to the outside, Angel Torres with a pass, but the flag does come up for offside. That will be a free kick for Rosemead. And we're looking at the lineups for both teams. First we'll start with the visitors from Rosemead. In goal is David Lopez. On the back line, the wingbacks, Anthony Ochoa and Daniel Valdovinos. The two center backs, Angel Bernal and Joshua Juan. As for the midfielders, Luke Chavez, Beto Salinas, and Chris Ramos. Playing at the attacking midfielder position, Jeremiah Alomo. And the two attackers up top, Romero and Rolando Arredondo. Now for the Mountain View Vikings in goal, Alan Velasquez. And as for the back line, playing as a left back, Esteban Cac. Saul Rivera playing as the right back. The two center backs are Marco Aguilar and Salvador Torres. The holding defensive mid for the Vikings, Osvaldo Cardenas. He definitely will be having a busy day today. And as for the midfielders, Angel Torres, Yair Gomez, and Rafael Puente up top. The two players that'll be looking to create trouble by poaching in front of the net, Jesus Garcia and Manny Sosa. Now maybe a chance for Rosemead. Try and take advantage of a counterattack. A shot does take a deflection. That was fortunate for the keeper Velasquez, and he comes way off his line to send the ball to the left midfielder, Angel Torres. Nice give and go with Osvaldo Cardenas. Will be Mountain View ball in that challenge. Angel Torres able to win that battle against Beto Salinas. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And that showdown between the two defensive midfielders, Osvaldo Cardenas for the Mountain View Vikings and Beto Salinas for Rosemead. The Vikings unable to keep the ball in bounds. Will be a throw-in for Rosemead. About 4 minutes in, 0-0. This broadcast being brought to you by the Mountain View High School Vista team. Glad you can join us live on YouTube for this matchup. Alomo sending the ball forward. Looks like it was Torres with a little bit of trouble with this clearance. Fortunately for him, he did not get a lot on it, but fortunately it did go straight to Osvaldo Cardenas. Now Rosemead looking to keep possession, and that's not actually been easy for them early on. Chris Ramos pressing forward for a moment. Now off the throw-in. That was Yair Gomez getting it to the outside to Angel Torres. He sends it up the field to Jesus Garcia. Still Garcia looking to cross it. And that one going straight to the keeper, David Lopez. And can't be surprised that Manny Sosa was providing some pressure. Look for him to press these defenders for Rosemead, and also look for the Vikings to challenge David Lopez from long range. Rosemead looking to get something going, and that pass going to be a little too far, going out of bounds. Now as Chris Ramos once again, we are seeing this Rosemead squad enjoying to actually send the ball to the right flanks. Now we have a throw-in for Mountain View deep in Rosemead territory. The throw-in from Edwin Cox. Sent to the back. And trying to bring it down. That was a good ball sent in by Yair Gomez. And maybe an opportunity to cross in front. An opportunity, a nice job by Beto Salinas to get his foot on the ball to prevent a potential goal for Mountain View early on. Rosemead under attack With the way they're playing now, they'll just be happy to simply clear the ball out to safety. And that was Edwin Cox unable to keep the ball in play. Will be a throw in for Rosemead. And with this momentary stoppage, this is exactly what these Rosemead players need, because they have been under attack these last few minutes. The flick header from Rolando Arredondo. Ball finds its way all the way back to Velasquez, the keeper. Angel Torres having a little bit of trouble. Does go out of bounds. Valdovinos with the throw-in. Unable to find one of his teammates. Angel Torres trying to keep possession. Alomo breaks it up quickly. But the ball finds its way to one of the other center backs in Salvador Torres. The two center backs, Marco Aguilar and Salvador Torres, will be busy today. Of course, they prefer not to be very busy, especially with the way this game has been going early on. It's been mostly Mountain View providing the pressure. Angel Bernal taking a long throw-in. Cardenas doing a good job shielding the ball and getting into the right positioning. That one cleared up the field by Torres. From one center back to another, the long ball from Torres went straight to Angel Bernal of Rosemead. Ball does go out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for Rosemead. Played nearly 10 minutes of the first half. Still scoreless between the home side Mountain View and the visitors Rosemead. I'm Ardif Takari, proud to be bringing you today's play-by-play, courtesy of the Mountain View High School Vista broadcast team. Not much going on the throw-in for Rosemead. This time the Vikings will give it a shot. And they're able to swing the ball around. It's Edwin Cox to Angel Torres. Torres with the left foot. That ball taking a few bounces. At the very end of it, it was Bernal getting a touch on it, sending it out of bounds in what will be the first corner kick of the game. And it goes to the Mountain View Vikings. The corner kick from Torres. Here it comes with the left foot. Going over everyone's head and taking a bounce. A great slide tackle at that very last moment to keep this attack alive. And with that deflection, initially thinking it would be another corner kick for Mountain View, but instead, looks like it went off of Rafael Puente. And that's why it will be a goal kick for Rosemead. Now off that goal kick, an opportunity. That cross broken up by Angel Bernal. We've heard his number called many times today so far. Now Osvaldo Cardenas doing a good job to make, with a good move to also break up that pass, but he did draw a foul. It will be a free kick for Mountain View in a very promising position. So a free kick for the Vikings. From here, gotta wonder, will it be Osvaldo Cardenas to take it? This is the first set piece opportunity. Cardenas plays it out wide instead. The centering cross takes a couple touches. Cardenas at first, not sure if that was a shot, but the ball does find its way to Torres. Cleared, but not out to safety just yet. And Cardenas had a little bit of trouble with it, taken away by Salinas. Salinas sends it up, looking for Arredondo, just a little too far for him. That one sent out of bounds by Marco Aguilar. Throw in for the Rosemead Panthers. So far on the season, Rosemead 2 wins, 1 tie, and 4 losses in league play. As for Mountain View, 4 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. Off the throw-in, whistle blows. Easy call for the official. Seeing the player lifting his foot, lifting that leg. Referee will call that every time. Correction, actually. A little bit of contact instead off of that throw-in, and it will be a free kick for the Panthers. Their first set-piece opportunity of the game. From this point, you got to assume there will not be a direct shot on goal, but perhaps floating it right into no man's land. And with the left foot, here it comes. Does go off one head, but it will be a goal kick for Mountain View. And from the standpoint of the Rosemead Panthers, one thing they've got to be doing is looking to test Alan Velasquez in goal of Mountain View. Not the normal starter at the goalkeeper position due to an injury to Cesar Pina. Whistle is blown as we see Jeremiah Alomo take a small tumble. Will be a free kick for the Panthers. Played about 13 minutes, still scoreless. At this point, you're going to be wondering who will get that first goal of the match. But with the way this game has been going so far, you have to assume it'll be the Mountain View Vikings. They've had more of the possession and definitely much more run of play. But it'll be Beto Salinas to take the free kick. Just inside Mountain View territory. Salinas, a lot of power on the left foot. That one going straight to Velasquez. And for a moment, you're kind of wondering if he might have had a little bit of trouble with it. Now, off his long clearance, looks like it went off the head. And I see momentarily, looks like it went off the head of Salinas. Went all the way back to the keeper, David Lopez. Off the head of Aguilar. Can the Vikings keep it in? No, they cannot. Valdovinos with the throw. Some contact and pushing going on. Now a free kick for Rosemead. Once again in a pretty promising area. And it's right now, it's one of these situations from the standpoint of the Mountain View Vikings. They've got to decrease the self-inflicted wounds just off that throwing. You really want to look at that and say there is no need for the contact, no need for the pushing and the pulling of shirts to lead to a free kick. Will be Angel Bernal Nearly 20 minutes have been played, still scoreless, between the Mountain View Vikings and the Rosemead Panthers. We are live at Mountain View High School in beautiful El Monte, California. And looks like we are seeing one of the first substitutions of this game. And Joshua Cocolan will be coming on. And he will replace Esteban Kak. Now quickly off the throw-in. The cross, this one kind of high, but going over the bar will be a goal kick now for the Panthers. David Lopez in goal for Rosemead. He's not been extremely busy today, but the Mountain View Vikings definitely should take advantage of their opportunities in trying to test him from long range. Bernal attempting to clear it. Broken up by Sosa. Bernal looking for an option on the throw-in. We're halfway through the first half. Still 0-0 between the Vikings and the Panthers. Head coach of the Vikings, Chaidiz, looking to get his men motivated. Quickly off the throw-in, looking for Romero. Unable to keep possession. And that's one thing we've noticed so far today. We have seen Mountain View being the better team, but at times we are seeing both teams having trouble with possession, having trouble establishing control. At times we do want to say that the pitch is not particularly in the best shape, but of course, both these teams not in the business of making excuses. Bernal with the free kick. Aloma was climbing high on that one. And Yair Gomez thinking it should have been a throw-in for Mountain View. Instead, it's a throw-in for Rosemead. Valdovinos once again. Looking for Arredondo. Will be another throw-in for Rosemead. At times, it seems as if these Mountain View players continuing to disagree with the calls from the officials. Valdovinos with the throw-in going off the head of Cardenas. A shot from outside by Salinas. Slicing it with the left foot. That was dangerous. Barely going over the bar. So far from this game, it really has been, there's been plenty of focus on both defensive midfielders. Osvaldo Cardenas for Mountain View and Beto Salinas for Rosemead. And with shots like those, you have to assume that sooner or later he will find the back of the net if he keeps on, if he continues to be given those opportunities and the space in front of him. Off the goal kick. Went off the head of Cocolan. Cardenas had a little bit of trouble with his footing. So it gets it to the outside to Torres. Now Yair Gomez, good job cutting it inside. Sending the ball up towards, looking for Sosa or Garcia. But the flag does come up for offside. But you got to like the thinking. At times, looks like it's not been very easy for these Mountain View players to be stringing passes together in the middle third of the field. But gotta go with different options. On that last attempt, it was the long ball instead. Unfortunately for the Vikings, they were whistled for offside. Valdovinos to Bernal. Bernal sending it up the field. Maybe a little bit of confusion, taking a couple of bounces. Velasquez not wanting to take any chances. Elects to keep it in play. Salinas brings it down. Now it's Alomo to Romero. Looking to send it to the far side. to Luke Chavez. Ball is centered, but instead it goes straight to Velasquez. Velasquez looking for Sosa. That one taking a bounce. Bernal wearing the captain's armband actually loses it to Yair Gomez. Gomez, that's a good ball, looking for Garcia. He does get to it. Chips it over the keeper. Off the post. It's not off the safety just yet. Maybe a chance in front. Bernal finally able to clear it, but took a deflection at the last moment. And there was a whistle. And from here, yes, the referee has pointed to the spot. It will be a penalty kick for the Mountain View Vikings. And that foul was committed off the clearance. And from the standpoint of the Rosemead Panthers, you've got to look back at that and say that was clearly an unnecessary foul. Plenty of frustration, especially from the captain, Bernal. But more importantly, who's going to be taking this penalty? From here, it looks like it's going to be Manny Sosa. And now it looks as if the captain Bernal has been sent off. He was extremely angry with that call. Perhaps he was given a yellow card because he has been replaced, so he definitely was not given the red. But will he come back to play? Hard to say. Either way, a penalty kick for the Vikings. In about the 25th minute, an excellent opportunity to take the lead. Manny Sosa to take the kick. He shoots and he scores. The keeper guesses wrong. The Mountain View Vikings take a 1-0 lead. But hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Referee says not so fast. The penalty kick will have to be retaken. This has got to be because of encroachment from one of the Mountain View players. So will be taken again. Will this have an effect on Sosa? The whistle once again. Here it comes. He shoots, and he does score. Yes, it is 1-0. Referee points to the center of the field. It is official. The Vikings lead 1-0. Manny Sosa scoring from the penalty spot to give the Vikings a 1-0 lead. On that first attempt, he went to the keeper's right. On the second attempt, decided to go to the keeper's left. Either way, it's in the back of the net. Either way, it went into the back of the net, and the Vikings lead 1-0. Now, how will the Rosemead Panthers respond? Sent up the field by Valdovinos. With the way the Rosemead Panthers have been playing, you can't be surprised that they want to keep going with the long ball. They have not been winning the battle in midfield. They have not been able to put together a lot of passes in a row. But one thing they have been good at times is winning some free kicks and also taking shots from long range. Beto Salinas to take the free kick. Sending this one high into the Mountain View penalty area. Goes past the touchline, will be a goal kick for the Vikings. And of course, Alan Velasquez, the keeper for the Vikings, playing with a 1-0 lead. Not in a hurry to get this one back into play. But lots of time in this match. And the Vikings will surely want to find that second goal to make this game more comfortable. And off that goal kick, not a good one from Velasquez, going straight to Arredondo, and his shot blocked. That could have been disastrous very quickly. Talk about the Vikings dodging a bullet. From here on out, you cannot be surprised if these Rosemead players will be very alert and be possibly looking to press the back line, and not just the back line, looking to press Velasquez in goal. Headed up into the air by Aguilar. Trying to bring it down was Chris Ramos. Cleared. Looked like it was about to go out of bounds, but Garcia able to keep it in bounds at the very last moment. Beautiful footwork from the forward, Jesus Garcia. Angel Torres plays it back to Velasquez. Obviously a little bit of the change in the formation and the personnel on the field. Taken away by Sosa. Looks like there was a handball at the last moment. We are seeing Angel Torres sliding back from the left midfield position to the left back position after the substitution of bringing on Joshua Coquelin. Alomo with the free kick. Looks like that one going off the head of Saul Rivera. Will be a throw-in for Rosemead. Will they be looking to make a substitution? It's like Romero comes off. And Bernal back on the field. He does have the captain's armband. Looks like he has settled down a bit after that penalty call earlier that led to the goal. And now a shot from far out. A little bit of trouble for Velasquez on the rebound. Still unable to corral it, but finally does at the last moment. Alan Velasquez making sure to preserve the 1-0 lead for the Mountain View Vikings. Rivera trying to keep it in play. Now with the handball will be a free kick for Rosemead. We played 30 minutes of the first half. The Vikings have a 1-0 lead on the goal scored by Manny Sosa in the 26th minute from the penalty spot. And with the way this game has been going, it is fair to say the Vikings definitely deserve to be in front. A long free kick. And you got to like the thinking at times from these Rosemead players. Taking these long free kicks, trying to get the ball on goal or putting it right into the penalties area from the 6-yard box, but no one getting in the way to perhaps get a flick header or try to create some traffic. They're not really making Velasquez's job that difficult. And if they want to find that equalizer, that's exactly what they need to do. Coquelin plays it back to Torres. That one broken up momentarily by Salinas. Now Garcia. Still Garcia. Feeling the pressure from Alomo. Playing it to the outside to Rivera. Now all the way back to Velasquez. Now Torres. Almost had Garcia. Ball went underneath his foot. The pass to Valdovinos was not able to handle it. Did not get a very good first touch. Yair Gomez looking to start the attack. Now Torres switching the field. Trying to keep it in bounds. Having a little bit of trouble at the last moment. That was Jesus Garcia. Who does go out of bounds. Goal kick for Rosemead. And also one other change we've seen for Rosemead, Diego Vasquez playing as one of the supporting strikers behind Rolando Arredondo. Now another substitution for the Panthers. Ball is back in the play to Valdovinos. And coming on the field, number 6, Wee Nguyen for Rosemead. Alomo with the pass to Redondo. Good touch in trying to find Vasquez. Broken up. Yair Gomez. His pass going straight to Salinas. But Salinas unable to get that first touch he wanted. Osvaldo Cardenas looking now for Torres. Last one off of Wee Nguyen will be a throw-in for Mountain View. We are live at Mountain View High School in El Monte, California for today's matchup between the Mountain View Vikings and the Rosemead Panthers. I'm Ardif Dakari, proud to be bringing you today's play-by-play courtesy of the Mountain View High School Vista broadcast team. Cocolan did not have a lot of space. Alomo to Arredondo. And these kinds of turnovers in the defensive third at times are leading to these opportunities for the Rosemead Panthers. Now back the other way. Cardenas looking for Puente. Now Angel Torres not having too much trouble in that battle with Wee Nguyen. Now Cardenas looking to send it up the field. Was broken up by Joshua Juan, but the flag would have come up for offside had that pass connected with Manny Sosa. Torres with a throw-in. Was able to find Yair Gomez. Back to Torres. Off the head of Salinas. Looks like we will see another substitution, possibly for Mountain View. Looks like it will be Brian Felix to take the throw in. He plays it back to Marco Aguilar. The volley from Bernal. Now Yair Gomez. A good ball that he sent in towards Garcia. Just a little too much. We are getting closer to winding down. We are getting close to the end of the first half. Once again, Mountain View Vikings with a 1-0 goal coming in the 26th minute. And Manny Sosa scored from the penalty spot after a foul was committed by the captain, Angel Bernal. Quickly off the goal kick, Osvaldo Cardenas doing his job as a defensive midfielder. More so want to say doing the dirty work, getting to those 50-50 balls and breaking up any possible attacks for the Rosemead Panthers. Cocolan. Garcia to Cardenas. Now playing it to the outside. Doing a good job keeping it in bounds. But goes straight into the hands of the keeper, David Lopez. Lopez's clearance. Once again going straight off the head of Cardenas. That was Yair Gomez from it. Now a shot from outside, taking a deflection. That was Jesus Garcia. And it will be a quarter kick after it took a couple deflections. So a corner kick for the Vikings. Time is winding down the first half. They could get a second insurance goal to end the half. That would be perfect. A header off the crossbar and into the net. It is 2-0 for the Mountain View Vikings. So just like that, off the corner kick, ball rebounding off the crossbar and into the net. Mountain View taking a 2-0 lead. A 2-0 lead. The Mountain View Vikings have got to be feeling good about their chances now. And when it comes to soccer, goals that come late in the first half can always be really crucial. For Mountain View extending the lead, this may be what they need to keep control of this match. But if it were to be Rosemead to score late, you'd want to say that they'd be the ones to take the momentum. Now another free kick. This time, Osvaldo Cardenas sends it to the outside to Gomez with the cross. Did not get too much on it. Now Bernal not able to clear it. The shot from Cardenas, slicing it with his right foot, goes a bit wide. Will be a goal kick for the Panthers. Now it's Alomo finding Valdovinos, playing it back to David Lopez, and plenty of pressure being provided by the Mountain View Vikings. They're definitely hungry for perhaps a third goal before going to the halftime locker rooms. And got about a minute remaining and maybe a little bit of stoppage time in the first half. The Mountain View Vikings with a 2-0 lead. Cardenas with a free kick. Alomo climbing high to try and head this ball out. We have seen Jeremiah Alomo drop back, play more of a center back role. Now Bernal. We've seen Bernal and Alomo switch, playing it out to the outside to Salinas, trying to get a shot off. He did, but did not get that shot on target. Will be a goal kick for the Vikings. And off that goal kick, there is a halftime whistle. The Vikings with a 2-0 lead. We'll see you back in about 15 minutes for the start of the second half. I'm Arif Dakari, bringing you today's play-by-play courtesy of the Mountain View High School Vista broadcast team. Once again, the halftime score, Mountain View Vikings 2, Rosemead Panthers 0.
Halftime is one word. What? Halftime is one word. Yeah.
Jesus? Alright, Jesus man.
Well, he's gonna.
Oh, he already went that.
You want to talk to him?
Yeah. Oh. I think already. Oh no, he's already asked. That's good, right there.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Good enough for me.
Make sure you have a.
Just do whatever right now.
Is that as wide a shot as that one goes?
Huh?
Is that as wide as 3 goes?
Camera 3? Is that like the widest shot you can make?
I'm sad I lost the battery. That sucks.
There you go. That's.
Oh, you're live. You're live. Tell them they're live.
You're
Stop.
live.
Stop. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Alright.
You got the helm. I'm gonna put you in the headphones. I don't want to lose batteries.
And so I'll have them fix it, yeah?
It's all short lessons.
I mean, they could be on the phone or whatever. Just like the shot.
Is my microphone muted right now?
Huh?
Is my microphone muted right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Sure it's muted? Because I can hear. Yeah, it only says you can hear it. I don't know how to mute it.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, but then don't worry about it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mountain View High School in El Monte, California. Time for the second half between the Mountain View Vikings and the Rosemead Panthers. Mountain View with a 2-0 lead. Those goals coming, of course, in the first half. The 26th minute, Manny Sosa scoring from the penalty spot. And late in the first half, in the 38th minute, a Yair Gomez corner kick headed home by Jesus Garcia. And that is how we stand at 2-0. Have to wonder what the Rosemead Panthers will have in store for the second half. They are down by 2 goals. They absolutely cannot be having a game plan of trying to play conservatively. They're going to have to open up and attack, and that, of course, will lead to more opportunities as well for the Mountain View Vikings. Quickly, off the kickoff, Osvaldo Cardenas getting involved like he always does. There have been a few changes as well for the Panthers. The throw-in looking for Salinas. Like we've heard many times today, he's definitely that playmaker who can do it all for the Panthers. Quickly up the throw-in to Sosa. Now Vasquez. Unable to get his pass past Cardenas. The whistle blows will be a free kick for the Vikings. And from here, looks like it will be Yair Gomez to take the free kick. Elects to play it forward, perhaps towards Saul Rivera, but put that one a little too far. It ends up going out of bounds and a goal kick for Rosemead. So after watching that free kick opportunity, you got to say a missed opportunity for the Vikings. In those kinds of situations, you want to at least see that one put on goal or floated into the penalty area to see if someone might be able to head the ball into the net. But instead, pushing the ball up towards Rivera, unable to get to it, goes out of bounds. Of course, sigh of relief for David Lopez, the Rosemead keeper. Off that goal kick, ball goes off the head of Joshua Coculan. Sosa finding Cardenas. Now Rivera to Puente. Luke Chavez had it for a moment. Now Garcia with his dribbling skills. Is he going to take a shot from outside? He does. That one going just a bit wide. But you got to like the thinking from Jesus Garcia. Playing with a 2-0 lead definitely never hurts to test the keeper from long range. And that one goes in, becomes 3-0. Game, set, and match it would be for the Mountain View Vikings. Looking for Angel Bernal. That's one notable change we've seen in terms of formation and the way head coach Christian Rincon has rearranged his personnel on the field. And having Bernal going from the center back position to midfield position and seeing Jeremiah Alomo dropping back to the center back position. Will that be an effective switch for the Panthers? Valdovinos finding Alomo. A great first touch. He still has possession. At times he could be tough to stop. But playing as a center back, if he pushes up a little bit too much, it's these kinds of holes that will be exposed. And now here is the opportunity. Across, plenty of space in front of the net. A back heel. Broken up nicely, though, by Luke Chavez to force a corner kick, but so close to being 3-0 for the Vikings. And of course, you can't help but go back to that move started by the center back Jeremiah Alomo first, but it was his move and his dribbling skills and holding the ball too long that led to this counterattack. Now here comes the corner kick from Mountain View. Maybe another opportunity. Does take a flick header. But David Lopez probably should have gotten to that one much sooner because he was not aware that it went off of one of his defenders. And yes, it will be a corner kick once again for Mountain View, but now on the opposite side of the field. Corner kick once again. Here it comes. This one going a little high. Keeper staying on his line. Off the head of Garcia. David Lopez able to bring that one down, but for a moment you're kind of wondering if he was going to have a little bit of trouble. Nice heads-up play from Osvaldo Cardenas stepping up to break up that move. Will he shoot from outside? He does, but it does go a little high and wide. But either way, you got to like the opportunity that was created. Cardenas having a great game today. As I mentioned earlier, doing the dirty work and doing what he can to help his team win. Off the goal kick, Cocolan not waiting for that ball to take a bounce. Luke Chavez sends it out of bounds. Will be another throw-in for Mountain View. And so far in this half, there's no need to sugarcoat anything. It has been all Mountain View. They're playing with a 2-0 lead, playing with plenty of confidence. Manny Sosa finding Cardenas. Cardenas might have held the ball a little too long. Now it's Rivera. Rivera looking for Puente. Unable to keep it in bounds. Will be a goal kick for the Panthers. Jeremiah Alomo to take the goal kick. We are seeing some activity on the Mountain View sideline. It's like head coach Chaides will want to bring on some fresh legs. Off that goal kick, once again, Cocolan winning that battle in the air. You gotta like the effort and the energy he brings to this Mountain View squad. Saul Rivera with a good ball to Garcia. Now playing it to the outside. Cocolan with a quick touch. And that pass broken up. Will this be an opportunity for the Panthers to get something going? It's Arredondo, but he does not have a lot of help near him. It'll be very difficult for him to take on 3 Mountain View defenders. But either way, the Rosemead Panthers have got to get something going. They're down 2-0. If they keep on doing what they're doing, they're not going to be creating a lot of opportunities for themselves. You have to wonder if perhaps maybe Alomo playing at the center back position might be what's slowing down any potential attacks for this Rosemead squad. Now off the goal kick, went off the chest of Puente. Luke Chavez trying to win that battle, looking for Diego Vasquez. There was some contact, will be a free kick for the Panthers. Now Beto Salinas to take a free kick. We have not heard his name very much in the second half. Clearly some changes need to be made from this Rosemead squad if they want to find a way to get back in the game. The free kick parried away by Velasquez. Plenty of space. This could be a counterattack opportunity for the Vikings. Salinas breaking up the pass will be a throw-in for Mountain View. Ball's back in the play, will be another throw-in for the Panthers. Throw-in launch into the penalty area. Headed away. You can hear the entire Mountain View players, entire Mountain View team telling everyone to push up. The ball sent in the penalty area. Easy call for the officials. The flag comes up for offside. This back line for the Vikings been very disciplined so far. Off that free kick to Puente. Did not get the touch he wanted on it at first. It went straight to Chavez. Now Vasquez trying to keep it in play. It was Torres who got to it first. Did go out of bounds. But with that clearance, definitely a good thing for the Vikings to break up any possible counterattack for the Panthers. Off the throw and hit it high into the air by Vasquez to Chavez. Now looking for Arredondo. Does take a couple of bounces, but Velasquez, with plenty of confidence, pulls that one down and clears it. Now his long clearance. This could be trouble for Rosemead, but looks like Sosa will have a little bit of trouble keeping it in bounds. That's exactly how it went. But you got to like the heads-up play from the keeper, Alan Velasquez, quickly pulling it down and clearing it, knowing where Sosa would be. Momentarily, we have a stoppage in play. Manny Sosa appeared to have been a little banged up after the contact he had in trying to keep the ball in bounds. Had he been able to get a better first touch on that clearance, you never know what could have come about from that. Jesus Garcia, always dangerous with his dribbling skills. Calm and collected, switches the field to Rivera. And now, not cleared out, a nice backheel pass. Maybe a chance for a turn and a shot. Sosa was unable to get the footing that he wanted on it. Joshua Juan doing a good job trying to clear it. Now maybe this might be an opportunity for Rosemead, but good defensive play. Breaking up that possible move for Angel Bernal. Bernal, will it be Bernal to take the throw in? Gets it to Arredondo. Back to Bernal. Bernal will want to cross it. That's what he does. Does go a little wide of the post, but will be a goal kick for the Vikings. And you got to like the job that Alan Velasquez has been doing in goal today for the normal starting keeper, Cesar Pina. We've played a little over 10 minutes in the second half. Mountain View maintaining a 2-0 lead. And Garcia unable to keep it in bounds. For a moment, looked as if the Vikings were on the run once again. Osvaldo Cardenas looking for Rafael Puente. Not the throw-in, looking for Rafael Puente. Looks like it will be another throw-in for the Vikings. So not just a throw-in, will be a free kick for the Mountain View Vikings. Will be taken by Osvaldo Cardenas. Can't expect that he'll put this one on net or on target. Floating into the penalty area. Ball finds its way to Salinas, but taken away nicely by Cardenas. Keeping in bounds. The cross going over the head of the keeper Lopez. Romero had it for a moment. He finds Vasquez. And so far with these attacks, pretty predictable from the Panthers. They can't see these attacks being much trouble for the Mountain View center backs in Marco Aguilar and Salvador Torres. Bernal unable to keep possession. Now it's Torres looking for Garcia. Broken up by Salinas. Luke Chavez trying to win that battle with Rafael Puente. Well, looks like it will be a free. Looks like there was a foul whistled on Puente. Will be a free kick for the Panthers. Salinas with the free kick. Ball does take a couple of bounces. It's not been cleared out. Velasquez calling for it. He's definitely been on top of his game today, being vocal and also communicating with his defenders. Now it's Garcia. Plenty of space as the Panthers continue to push up. But the flag coming up for offside. And what a shame that is for the Vikings. Plenty of space. That had 3-0 written all over it. Unfortunately, the Mountain View attacker is unable to stay onside. Alomo to take the free kick. Going off the head of Cardenas. Now it's Romero. Not having a lot of space on the far side of the field. But looks like he did win a free kick. Yes, he did. So it will be a free kick for the Panthers in a decent position. You have to wonder if a goal will come for the Panthers. How will it come? You'd have to assume it's more likely to come from a set piece as opposed to coming from the run of play. Waiting for this free kick to be taken. Looks like it will be Salinas. Does he put this one on net? It does take a bounce, but a nice save from Alan Velasquez. Not only does Velasquez want this win, he wants the clean sheet. And off that clearance, not much coming from it, will be a throw-in for the Panthers. We are seeing another substitution being made. Romero coming off for the Panthers. I want to say he's been replaced by perhaps Wei Nguyen. Not throwing the flick header. Manny Sosa would definitely like to add to his goal tally today. Now it's Salinas to win. Trying to get it back to Salinas, but actually turns the ball over instead. And that pass broken up by Alomo. Looking for Bernal. The way this game is going, we continue to see that the Vikings are comfortable and in control. The cross from the left side does go over everyone's heads. Maybe an opportunity to make it 3-0. Has not been cleared out just yet. Now it's Cocolan trying to make a turn to get a shot off. Not having a lot of space. Vasquez finding himself surrounded by striped shirts. Now Cardenas with the pass. Garcia continuing, still Garcia. Finally slide tackled away. Had he been able to keep possession, that goal, of course, definitely would have been on the highlight reel. The pass from Bernal broken up by Cardenas. And Jose Jimenez just coming on as well. For the Vikings, a nice flick header. You want to say an opportunity, but the flag comes up for offside. Actually, yellow card given to Manny Sosa So close to making it 3-0. The whistle had already blown. The referee giving him a yellow card for delay of game. Now instead he's replaced by Omar Ramirez. Manny Sosa, of course, had the opening goal of this one when he scored from the penalty spot. And that long clearance headed away by Osvaldo Cardenas, winning that challenge with Diego Vasquez. It was Vasquez whistle for the contact. And of course, definitely one kind of fun fact involving Osvaldo Cardenas. For as good as a soccer player he is, when asked who his favorite player is, he said that he does not watch soccer. Off the free kick, going straight to Coquelin. A quick touch, and then the pass back to Coquelin. At that last moment, trying to keep it in bounds, but it did last go off of Coquelin. Will be a goal kick for the Panthers. About halfway through the second half, the Mountain View Vikings maintaining their 2-0 lead on the goals from Manny Sosa in the 26th minute and from Jesus Garcia in the 38th minute. The goal kick from Alomo, once again off the head of Cardenas. Now Garcia with plenty of space. Can he keep it going? He does. He still has it. He shoots. What a save. But hold it right before that opportunity. Good job by the official electing to play the advantage. There was a whistle behind the play for a foul, perhaps even a handball, but either way, it will be a free kick for the Vikings just outside Rosemead Panthers territory, or excuse me, right outside the Rosemead Panthers penalty area. A very good opportunity. But hold on a moment. Looks like there was a change in that call. Instead, the ball does belong to Rosemead, so a little bit of confusion, but either way, no free kick for the Vikings right outside the Rosemead penalty area. Cardenas climbing high to head that ball out like he has been this entire match. And now bringing up the pass from Luke Chavez. Rivera with the clearance. Going off the head of Juan. Still Joshua Juan. Jimenez trying to keep it in play. The throw-in, easy call for the official. Got to keep your cleats on the ground. Surprised as to why there was even a little bit of disagreement after that throw-in there from the Rosemead left back. Saulo Rivera to take the throw-in. For a moment, one of the coaches of Mountain View having a little chat with one of the officials. The ball is back into play. Bernal having a little bit of trouble, unable to keep possession. And that ball sent in, going straight to the keeper, David Lopez. Cardenas once again. Jesus Garcia. By the way he's playing, you could tell he wants that second goal, and that pass Looks like the flag did come up once again. Plenty of offside calls today so far in the second half, especially with Mountain View on the attack the majority of time. And how they would love to make it a 3-0 game to officially put an exclamation point on this one. We all know, they always say, 2-goal leads are the most dangerous leads in soccer. No need for the Vikings to relax. But with the way they're playing, as long as they keep on doing what they're doing, this is a game that they will win with no problems. Salinas looking for an option, trying to find Vasquez. And when it comes to the strategy of the Rosemead Panthers, just so far, especially on the focus of the second half, whatever it is that they've been doing, it just is not working. They've got to change things up. They're down 2-0. They've got nothing to lose at this moment. Ball finds its way to Cardenas. Alomo playing it to the outside to Valdovinos. He's looking for Arredondo, and that's who he's got. But Arredondo unable to keep possession. Not going to be easy for him to win his battles. Joshua Juan taken away by Rivera. And his pass, of course, looking for Jesus Garcia. Beto Salinas not in the mood to see his not in the mood to see his team fall behind by 3. Some more changes taking place for this Rosemead team. Rivera to Cardenas. Ball sent up the field. Not much coming from these moves. Don't want to say the Vikings are playing it safe, but with a 2-0 lead, at times they're definitely not willing to throw too many players forward. You can't be surprised by that. They have a 2-0 lead. There really is no need for them to throw so many players up front and leave themselves vulnerable in a counterattack. So you got to like the strategy they're playing and trying to keep it in bounds. Unable to, goes out of bounds for a goal kick. And of course, with the strategy coming from head coach Chaidiz of Mountain View, you can't be surprised by his strategy. His team has got the control in midfield, and they are still able to create more. They're still able to create more scoring opportunities in Rosemead, and that is without having to push more players, without having to throw more players forward. So they're going to keep on doing what they're doing for the rest of this match. Either way, they have a 2-0 lead. With the way Rosemead has been attacking, or with their lack of an attack, this is a game Mountain View has basically got in their hands. Salinas unable to keep possession, but a whistle is blown. Will be a free kick for the Panthers. It was Anthony Paniagua who thought he had a goal-scoring opportunity on a turnover, but instead the whistle blown for a foul. The Mountain View bench a little surprised from that whistle. Definitely more than halfway done with the second half. Mountain View Vikings with a 2-0 lead over the visitors, Rosemead Panthers. I'm Art Iftikhari, proud to be bringing you today's play-by-play, courtesy of the Mountain View High School Vista broadcast team. Yair Gomez returns to the field. Jesus Garcia will get the opportunity to rest. What a game he's had so far, scoring a header off a corner. Changes made for both teams. Ball's back into play. And Cardenas once again just continue to call his name. And the fact that he always gets those 50-50 balls. You gotta like the effort and energy he brings at that defensive midfield position. Cocolan had it for a moment. Now it's Paniawa trying to bring some energy into this Mountain View attack. Perhaps a chance for the Vikings once again, trying to keep it in play. Poked out of bounds by Salinas, not wanting to take any chances. So a free kick for the Vikings. Time is winding down in this one. Vikings continue to maintain the 2-goal advantage. Jose Jimenez to take the corner kick for the Vikings. Can they make it 3-0? Palomo getting his head on it. The shot from the top of the penalty area going high and wide will be a goal kick for the Panthers. Saul Rivera bringing down that goal kick. Cardenas. Despite the way this game is going, Osvaldo Cardenas continuing to play his holding defensive midfield position, not in the mood to push up. Gotta like the discipline he has as well. Now this time providing a little bit of pressure. Alomo brought down. Will be a free kick. And unfortunately, it looks like he's in a little bit of pain. And yes, we are seeing a yellow card handed out. So have a stoppage in play for a bit because of the injury to Jeremiah Alomo. And Anthony Paniawa receiving the yellow card. Unfortunately for Rosemead, Alomo is okay, taking the goal kick. And so far in this half, no attempts on goal for the Rosemead Panthers. definitely has got to be a bit disappointing. They had some opportunities at times in the first half. You want to say at times even some half chances, but they definitely were chances. But this half, it's been all Mountain View. So definitely good news for head coach Jaidiz. Salinas take the free kick inside of Rosemead territory. Sends this one high, an easy one for Cardenas. Yair Gomez had possession for a bit, may have held the ball a little too long. The header from Cardenas to Joshua Cocolan. Cocolan playing it to the outside to Torres. Still Torres unable to get past Alomo. Should have a little bit under 10 minutes remaining. Mountain View Vikings with a 2-0 lead. Jesus Garcia returns to the pitch. Garcia had it for a moment. Looks like he lost it, but now instead he gets it back. Ball takes a couple deflections. The shot from just outside. Yes, it's into the net, and it's 3-0 Mountain View. And this time looks like it was Yair Gomez taking that shot from just outside the penalty area, putting his ball past the diving David Lopez. Now it looks like he's hurt on top of that after the goal. But either way, a 3-0 lead for the Mountain View Vikings. Now off the kickoff, actually you want to call it perhaps an attempt on goal, and you cannot be surprised, the Rosemead Panthers not bringing much at all to the second half. And if that attempt on goal from the kickoff is their only attempt on goal, that surely shows what a second half it's been. And of course, though, this is much more a testament to the dominant play of the Mountain View Vikings, with a 3-0 lead in front of their home fans. And now Garcia taking advantage of a bad touch. Garcia, can he make it 4-0? He shoots. Goes just a bit wide. So close to getting his second goal of the match. And it was Jesus Garcia taking advantage of that poor first touch from Daniel Valdovinos. And of course, Jesus Garcia, looking back, would love to have that one back. Off the throw-in, there was some contact. Whistle for a foul will be a free kick for the Panthers. Beto Salinas to take the free kick. We heard his name plenty of times in the first half. But of course we know this song and dance. It's been all Mountain View in the second half. Salinas with the free kick, sending this one high in the air. Velasquez calling for it. Very alert. He's not been too busy in this half. Now his clearance down the field. A nice possible first touch. But David Lopez there to pick it up. And these clearances have also been trouble for these Rosemead players. Cardenas looking to send the ball up towards one of his poachers. Salinas to Chavez, and Chavez unable to keep possession. Now Rivera looking for Jimenez. The whistle is blown because of the contact. And actually, there is the final whistle. And a 3-0 victory for the Mountain View Vikings over the visitors, Rosemead Panthers. So definitely a good home result as opposed to the previous matches for the Vikings, when previously they were defeated 5-2, and the match before was a 1-1 draw at the same location against Arroyo. But either way, head coach of the Mountain View Vikings, Chaides, has got to be thrilled with a 3-0 victory. And once again, those goals coming first, the 26th minute, when Manny Sosa scored from the penalty spot. Jesus Garcia with a header off a corner kick in the 38th minute, right before the end of the first half. And Yair Gomez adding the third in the middle of the second half. And that's how we finish a 3-0 victory for the Mountain View Vikings. I'm Art Iftikhari, proud to have been able to bring you today's play-by-play. And of course, we'd like to thank the production team of the Mountain View High School Vista team, led by John Mann. And of course, thank everyone else for their contribution for today's broadcast, in Hector Martinez, Claudia Ramirez, Jacqueline Medina, Giovanna Martinez, Diadeline Olmedo, and Andrew Avellaneda. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for some high school soccer action. Once again, the final score from El Monte, California, Mountain View Vikings 3, Rosemead Panthers 0. We'll see you next time for some high school soccer action.